They're back. The unstoppable Kansas City Chiefs, led by the magical arm and unshakable mind of Patrick Mahomes, takes home Super Bowl 58. That's 3 Super Bowls in 5 years, folks, so Dynasty whispers are swirling. But can they silence the doubters and achieve the unthinkable? A three-peat? Yes, now while the Kansas City Chiefs haven't explicitly declared themselves a dynasty, their recent achievements certainly fuel the conversation, winning their 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years under Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid is a feat not seen since the Brady-led Patriot. Gridiron fans, burning questions remain. Are the Chiefs on the brink of an NFL dynasty with their 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years? Can Mahomes truly lead a three-peat? Look, don't miss out as we witness history in the making in this Gridiron Showdown. Let's go! First, let's talk Andy Reid and his roles. As Patrick Mahomes dazzles on the gridiron, the potential dynasty of the Kansas City Chiefs rests on the shoulders of 2 other masterminds. Andy Reid, the stoic head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. Coach Reid, the architect of this triumph, remains cautious about the dynasty tag. But let's face it, the Chiefs consistently punch above their weight. With his signature headset and unyielding demeanor, Reid orchestrates the Chiefs' offensive powerhouse, constantly innovating to unlock Mahomes' full potential. From the West Coast offense to dynamic spread plays, Reid keeps defenses guessing. But it's not just about X's and O's. Reid instills a culture of resilience, preaching a next-play mentality that sees the team through midseason slumps and these high-pressure situations. His calm demeanor under fire sets the tone for his players, ensuring focus on execution rather than panic. Then there's Brett Veach, the resourceful general manager and the draft wizard. Unearthing talents like Matthew, Jones, and Mahomes himself, Veach has woven a championship tapestry with calculated risks and clever decisions. So what do we have with Reid and Veach? The Reid-Veach super combo. You see, Reid and Veach aren't just names on a roster. They're the dynamic duo behind the Chiefs' gridiron dominance. Think of Reid as the offensive maestro, conducting symphonies of touchdowns, while Veach is the talent scout, tirelessly searching for the perfect pieces to fit Reid's playbook. Now, their collaboration isn't just about strategy meetings. It's about building a cohesive team from the ground up. So picture this. Veach unearths a diamond in the rough through the draft, and Reid molds them into a gridiron superstar on game day. Now, their influence extends far beyond the field. From the locker room to the boardroom, their united vision sets the tone for the entire organization. Despite the challenges ahead, like navigating tricky contract negotiations and battling injuries, Reid and Veach remain undeterred. For example, key players like Jones and Snead face contract negotiations, potentially straining the salary cap. However, in recent interviews, Veach expressed confidence, stating, "Sometimes I look at our situation and I'm like, I don't know how we're going to do this. But usually we work through things systematically and have a list of the priorities." This comes via ESPN. Certainly, Chris and LJ are at the top of the list. With their strategic prowess and unwavering commitment, the Chiefs are poised for gridiron greatness once again. So, football fanatics, can Reid and Veach steer the Chiefs to NFL immortality? Perhaps, but there's still one crucial element we can't overlook: the Patrick Mahomes factor. Now, amidst any uncertainties in Chiefs' kingdom, one force remains unwavering: Patrick Mahomes. His fiery determination, echoed in his post-game pledge to chase the three-peat, embodies the essence of this team. With undeniable talent, inspiring leadership, and an insatiable hunger for greatness, Mahomes isn't just a quarterback, he's a phenomenon. But what fuels the fire within him? What's the secret recipe behind his success? And how does he plan to lead the Chiefs to yet another Lombardi trophy? Brace yourselves, folks. It's all about the mindset. It's the power of the mind that sets Mahomes apart. His unwavering belief in himself and his team, coupled with an unyielding determination to conquer every challenge in his path, is the cornerstone of his success. Now, Mahomes doesn't just dream of victory. he manifests it through sheer willpower and relentless dedication. He is a fierce competitor, a born winner. He despises defeat with every fiber of his being, and that burning desire propels his tireless quest for improvement. Yet, he exudes confidence without a hint of arrogance, rallying his team to believe, even in the face of adversity. So, when the game is on the line, Mahomes doesn't falter. He doesn't shut down or show defeat. Instead, he thrives under pressure, channeling his unwavering focus and mental strength to lead his team to glory. It is this indomitable mindset that propels him forward, driving him to achieve greatness and rewrite the history books. As the whispers of a dynasty swirl around Kansas City, at its epicenter stands Patrick Mahomes. His presence isn't mere happenstance. It's the thriving, driving force propelling the Chiefs toward their potential place in NFL history. But what exactly makes the magician such a game changer? And how does he shape the narrative of Dynasty? Well, it's a potent combination of his unwavering mindset and unparalleled talent. I mean, let's face it, Mahomes isn't just talented, he's transcendent. His cannon of an arm throws lasers that defy physics. His escapability makes Houdini look pedestrian, and his throws under pressure are poetry in motion. Hall of Famer Warren Moon himself declared, "He's the most talented quarterback I've ever seen," a testament to Mahomes' unparalleled abilities. But talent alone doesn't win championships. Lightning speed, he dissects defenses, identifies weaknesses, and adapts his play on the fly. For example, in Super Bowl 58, Mahomes hit Hardman for the winning score with 3 seconds remaining in overtime. That wasn't just athleticism, it was calculated risk-taking, fueled by a deep understanding of the game as he dissects defenses, identifies weaknesses, and adapts his play with lightning speed. He never gives up. He never gives in, marveled 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan after their Super Bowl loss. This mental fortitude is a cornerstone of any dynasty. In addition, Mahomes leads by example. He's the first one in the practice facility, the last one to leave, and holds himself accountable for every mistake. He's not just our best player, he's our emotional leader, said Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. This dedication inspires his teammates, creating a culture of excellence that permeates the entire organization. Mahomes' talent, leadership, and drive aren't isolated qualities. They have a ripple effect, amplifying the strengths of those around him. He elevates his teammates, making them believe they can achieve the impossible. He inspires coaches to push the boundaries of offensive schemes. He transforms the organization into a well-oiled machine, all working in unison towards a common goal: sustained dominance. Now, let's talk about one for the books. Super Bowl 58 was an absolute thriller, and the Kansas City Chiefs' epic comeback against the San Francisco 49ers stole the show. Picture this: confetti raining down, the crowd roaring in Las Vegas, and in the midst of it all, Patrick Mahomes. That's the scene after Super Bowl 58, where the Chiefs pulled off a jaw-dropping turnaround from a 10-point deficit. But let's rewind to the start, when the Chiefs faced what seemed to be an impossible challenge. Down by 10, penalties and dropped passes threatened to derail their dreams. But did they buckle under the pressure? No, not a chance. Instead, they leaned into their identity, a high-powered offense led by Mahomes, who remains unshakable in the pocket, dissecting the defense with surgical precision. Then, the turning point. The Mahomes magic unfurls. A bomb to Hardman, 52-yard catch, the longest play of the game, sparked a fire in the team, igniting a comeback for the ages. The defense stepped up, the offense clicked into high gear, and suddenly, victory seemed within reach. With just minutes left on the clock, Mahomes orchestrated a masterful drive, threading the needle with his throws and guiding his team to a game-changing field goal. And when overtime loomed, it was Mahomes who delivered the knockout blow, scrambling and finding Hardman for the game-winning touchdown. In the end, the Chiefs' resilience, Mahomes' brilliance, and a sprinkle of magic sealed their place in Super Bowl history. It's a comeback story for the ages, and one that'll be talked about for years to come. Now we got 2 Super Bowls in 5 years. Chiefs dynasty status on the horizon? Real talk, the path to a dynasty is never smooth. Injury, roster changes, and the ever-evolving NFL landscape presents constant hurdles. But with Mahomes at the helm, well, the Chiefs are prepared to face them head-on. His talent provides a foundation, his leadership unites the team, and his drive fuels their relentless pursuit of greatness. The Chiefs' 2023 journey wasn't a cakewalk. Facing an unprecedented schedule with 6 consecutive opponents having extra days rest, battling through a demanding game in Germany, and enduring a mid-season slump that dropped them to the 3rd seed, all these obstacles could have derailed their season. Yet, they embraced the underdog role, peaking at the right moment to conquer the toughest path to the Super Bowl in history. Magic Mahomes has already carved his name into NFL history with his unparalleled talent and leadership, but this journey is far from its climax. With each heart-stopping comeback, with every triumphant victory, the legend of Mahomes and the Chiefs only intensifies. Are they on the brink of a dynasty status? Well, only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, their saga is far from over, and the world eagerly awaits each thrilling chapter. Now, as the Chiefs set their sights on another Lombardi trophy, remember this: it's not just about talent or skill, but the unwavering belief in the power of the mind to conquer any challenge. With Mahomes steering the ship, well, you have a star player like Kelsey, Jones, and Pacheco. Well, with those guys, the possibilities are boundless, and the road to the NFL immortality has never been more exhilarating. So, what does Patrick Mahomes actually think about a Chiefs dynasty? Well, after Super Bowl 58, Mahomes spoke of their budding dynasty, saying, "Yeah, it's the start of one. We're not done. We've got a young team. We're going to keep this thing going." And with an unwavering determination, he added, "I'm going to celebrate tonight. But then I'm going to do whatever I can to be back at this game next year and try for that three-peat." This insatiable hunger for greatness sets him apart. He's not satisfied with just one ring. He's building a legacy and an entire dynasty. And this relentless pursuit is the very essence that keeps the Chiefs' engine roaring. Alright guys, if you haven't already jumped on the Chiefs bandwagon, now might be a good time to hop on. And who knows, maybe it's time to grab that Mahomes jersey and join the thrilling journey to football immortality in Chiefs Kingdom. Let's go!